Fu Manchu, how's it going? My Fu Manchu. First. Awesome. Alright. All good, all good. Nice one. I worked in a cafe this morning, so I wasn't on stream. It was nice. I wrote a couple of more interesting iterator things. I have a cafe. Funny story, I used to have a cafe around early 2010s, but no, not my cafe. Not this one. Closed the cafe in 2014. So over 10 years ago now. Yeah, it was like a tourist tea, coffee, scones, cakes type cafe. You really just code for fun? I do, yeah. Yeah, that's right. I've never tried to make coding my income thing. Well, I have. When I've tried to do that, I lose my hobby, and it's not great for me to do that. I've gone off and done other things to make money, and then coding's a hobby. So I wrote a couple of interesting things this morning. I wrote this thing called a fetch from. Which just goes through a bunch of types and can do things on it and fetch things from them, which is good. Yeah, exactly, yeah. It's like, imagine being in love with writing novels and then you end up writing a dictionary or something, you know what I mean? Although, you know, I haven't actually done professional coding since I was a lot younger. So I can't exactly say if I wouldn't enjoy it these days. I'm not sure. I'd work in a team of I'd work in like a team of if I was the only coder or one of like 2 or 3 coders. That'd be all right. So this fetch from, I assume it works. It's quite gnarly, the implementation. But it's quite easy to use. It allows you to look through a bunch of types. Like that path. Normal path. Monorail path in this case. And extrapolate data out of it and return it if it's there. Friday today. Hope you've got a good weekend planned, my Fu Manchu. Tomorrow I'm stripping wallpaper, so it's not going to be the most exciting weekend. But it's so different from coding that I kind of do enjoy it. Okay, I'm assuming this works. No, I did test it on a couple of things. The big one, we did do a big fetch one in the game board editor we could test. Fetch from, whatever it's called. So this is where we're painting stuff. Painting anything. So I'll just put down a sprite, I suppose. Seems to be fine. Tomorrow I'm stripping. No, well, I am stripping wallpaper, yeah. That's my, yeah, stripping is my side hustle. So this is a fetch from inside another fetch from, which also works, which is nice. I implemented fetch from and another one. All types. Which allows you to, so it will scan the types, execute, and then if you return true, it will stop and return the result. The Boolean result, which is nice. As long as I enjoy it, yeah. So I might just have a quick look at where else I could use these. I've wanted fetch from for ages. But I've never sat down to write it before. Okay, there's 254 different. Not that many really. So this is a good fetch from candidate. This is nice, this fetch from, because it determines the return from the actual return result of the lambda that you pass in, which is quite cool. Alright. Is it called fetch from? It is called fetch from. Do we not got it written? Oh, we do. It's here. Alright, so this one immediately doesn't work. That's why we're doing this. Seeing if we can get any edge cases. Is that because it's not const? Oops. It is. So we do want it to work for non-const auto. So it's here really. So what is the actual error? Could be unknown type or unknown type. So as it isn't able to determine which fetch from to call. That's weird because it's got a different number of arguments. Bamberg, how's it going? Good morning. Just about morning. Good morning, my lad. Small success for the Bjerg. Very good. What have you been up to? So this doesn't work if it's not got a const argument, because it cannot determine which one to pick, that one or that one. $707, which is this one, or 732. The control flow restriction code managed to do correctly on the first. Oh, good. Yeah, brilliant. Awesome. Good work. So what's interesting is wrapped tuple element. Ah, is it because of this? It is because of this, right? So that's because this one is a right hand side. This is making it a right hand side, right? That's annoying. Because copy paste logic in a different language. Ah, that's good though. It's no problem. Yeah. That's it. You need to do all that to get to the point where you do write it all yourself. Yeah, it's because this is a right hand side. I mean, that's probably fine. Like we can just remember that we have to have a right hand side there if we don't want it to be const. In this case, actually, it can be const. Which is fine. Here, this is a good one. This is a good candidate for fetch one.
Ads running soon.
Or fetch from. Bit weird, how's it going? It'll be alright. Yeah, it does become easier to understand. You're right. The normal features work on code stability. Yeah, cool, yeah. So that's a good case for fetch from. I've just made this thing called fetch from, which is I've wanted this for ages. I've just never sat down and written it before. Is it not loading? Or is it an advert? My thing says an advert might be running. All that good stuff. More bug fixes. Yeah. Right, here's a good candidate. Result, fetch from. It's actually more efficient as well, fetch from, than just looping through them all, potentially. Which is nice. Getting ready to leave. All right, no problem. Thanks for popping in. Yeah, hope you have a good day. All right. Let's just return. Less brittle code. Yeah. Standard optional is really good for writing less brittle code, I've found. Or less crashy code. It's only a very simple data structure, but actually it's pretty much gotten rid of me having to do asserts. It's been very, very useful. Here's another one. Oh. Here's another one. This is awesome. Equals basically this. That's straightforward. That's just a return. Finally, my old brittle code for restructuring code can be removed. Yeah, cool. You begin to see that removing code's actually very satisfying. You know what I mean? So this is like all types. I made another one called all types. which will just keep iterating the nodes until you return true, then stop, which is what OR does. That's the logical OR. So this is another fetch one. Fetch from. To be fair, that can be const auto. Typecode basis smoother, yeah. Yeah. Have you heard of NatJMC before? That helps with debugging. Oh, it says it's not there. This is a GitHub bug or whatever. Oops. It's because it's renamed different on a different computer and it doesn't seem to like that. It's because it's renamed NatJM. Yeah, there we go. This is where you can specify like code that you don't want the debugger to step into. So when you've got like a big code base or a fairly big code base, you can just get rid of stuff. Which can help with debugging because it stops you having to follow a lot more state in your head. Yeah, you should read about NatJMC Visual Studio thing. Right. E-read result. Don't know if so it needs to be able to, the type that you're returning for, if you undo fetch from, needs to resolve to a boolean. E-read result doesn't. So we can speed that up by doing OR types. Yeah. Well. I will just leave that one. Debugging his algorithms a lot. Ah, yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, I mean, all NatJMC is just a way to exclude code when you're trying to debug. So if you just don't want to step into something because you know the bug's nowhere near there, you can add that into the list. Well, it's like not if you don't want to step into it. It's if you want to step through it, basically. So you might want to step into a code frame further down, but you want to miss a bunch of stack frames out. That's one that JMC does. It's pretty good. So what's this doing? This is saying like it is still going through all of them. So we could do OR types. Return true. else return false. Now, I think what we'll do is we'll just leave that, 'cause that's fine. This is all types. This is a good candidate. Fetch from. So we'll just run this, make sure we're not completely messing everything up. So this was dialogue editor that we just edited. So we'll just open some dialogue up. Seems fine. Also need to create the brushes again. Because the compiled brushes create the brushes, create the levels, because I did actually implement compiling in framed animation to the game data, which is good. There we go. That's me just stepping through the animation one frame at a time. A lot easier to test. Yeah, cool. Cool, yeah, that's what you want, innit? Alright, so standard span doesn't resolve into a Boolean. So this can be all types. Return result. Return true. Well, could make it standard optional standard span. So you could say using result type. That. And that can be result.value or basically this. And then this could actually be fetch from. This is in a header file. figured out what the refined predecessors method he had was used for. Ah, okay, cool. Are you able to step through his code, or are you just reading it? Why it exists, yeah. Okay. So this is all types. That might be a bit confusing to have all types there. This is actual proper game code though, so we could benefit. Alright, okay, yeah. Cool. So we're saying for each type result. So this is actually evaluating the condition, whether it needs a context or not. If it is the condition. So we could say result. No, it's not result. It is all types. Return true. Let's return false like that. And that'll just evaluate up until we get to the right hash code. And then it will evaluate the condition and return true. Else it will just return false. He used it to prevent falsely detecting high-level structures that could prevent other patterns to match later on. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay, yeah, cool. Cool. So this is here as well. So this is a good case for it. Just result equals fetch from except that is here. So we made this mutable. So why? Because he's don't know if that has. It's fine. So the function makes sure the break is not made into an if statement. Yeah. Yeah, clever. Very clever. be fair, these properties could be R types as well. Whoops. A lot of these maybe actually, these could be R types. Not necessarily these ones actually, because we might want this to happen all the time. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know actually. So not that one, or that one, or that one. This one potentially could be. So that would be all types. And then we'll say it's not equal to that. Return false. Else return true. And this one as well. Tick left panel focused content. So this is, we'll just check that the property is still sure, because that's quite complicated that. So we've got R types and then we're returning the value of another R types. Get rid of these. If that didn't work, it has to be like this. So as long as properties display for the thing that we click on, which they do. So that's good. All right, cool. This is gonna be. This might be a little bit too complicated. I think we'll leave that one because this is a big function. So this one will work though. Do we want to return false there? Yeah. Let's just return true. We've crashed. What's going on, Visual Studio? Whoa, blimey neck. So what happens if we do this? Need to get rid of one of these. I'm not sure what happens with the compile timeness of that. It probably just resolves it to an else. I don't know. So what's this on? Get intersection candidates. So let's just run that and just check it still works. Seems fine. Put up a bit of a bigger level. They're broken them. For some reason. That's a graphics. Ooh, look at that. Array out of bounds. Intersect cursor with animated rig, so that's one of the problems. So that's not a bug with this. That's a bug with the animated rigs. One of the reasons why they're not showing. Collision is empty. Rig data, get collision. Collision is empty. There is some definite problems with that. I'll actually make a note. Bugs. Animated rigs don't render properly. The editor. Gonna have to have a bug smashing session soon. Okay, cool. Let's keep going. Handled draw instance. That's just all types. Can also be all types as well. A lot of these are. What's going on? Visual Studio is hanging. All these can be converted, which is good. Really hanging. What is going on? This. Chrome. What is Google Chrome doing? All types. Data type is in return. And that's just return false. You know, like maybe all types is a bad name. I don't know what good name for that would be. We'll think about it. I have to restart Visual Studio because it's hanging all the time. Now it's hanging. It's hanging for a long time as well. Alright, let's just check that builds and we'll shut down Visual Studio and restart it again. I feel like I'm constantly restarting Visual Studio at the moment. Hopefully it saved my search. I don't think it did. It wants me to update anyway. We'll do that later. It did not save my search. It's okay. Types as well. Okay, yeah, it's good. Another thing is, I think I've completely broken the cutscene system doing this. Not doing this, but doing this big refactor that I'm doing at the moment. Basically, all types is just a lot better. Oh. No, that's correct. We'll go return true. Return false. All types is basically changing or replacing most of them. This can be auto data equals e.data. To try and wrap there. Try and wrap. Type. That's just this. No. Give it a big build. Checking the compilers that we've made, of which there are some. What's going on here then? Alright, this just has to be starred like that. Yeah, I'm not really sure what all types is a name for this, because it's going to be used all the time now. Not really. Yeah, I have to think of a good name. What it does is it goes through each one of them until true is called. True is returned. Could call it like while not true. That might be better. While not true. How does that read? We didn't change a bunch of them. While not true is a little bit more descriptive. And that means and types. I've got another one called and types that I made. While all true. Right, child, how's it going? It's going alright today. There's some horrible stuff on screen that I made this morning. But it is useful. I'm just renaming them. Because it's a bit better. The naming's a bit more descriptive. Standard of the art. I'm hoping it's good for like what one person can make. There's no hope me competing with anything like Godot or Unity or anything, because obviously they're like huge companies with big staff and all that. With the Benjin, yeah. Engine's nearly done though. It's nearly done. And I've been saying that for a while, but it is. Yeah, exactly, yeah. It's going to be really good when we get into making a game with it, because hopefully there'll be a lot of input. Not just gameplay, but like how the engine could handle what I want to do. Right, let's get rid of all this. This is a example of why people hate C++, isn't it, this? The use case is a bit nicer though. As a learning experience. It's fairly straightforward to make levels now, which is good. Gameplay's, for the most part, coded. So you'd need to know, you'd need to code in all the gameplay. Ooh, gameplay. I only want tech. Gameplays, a lot actually of the gameplay systems are in. But it will be like architecture type stuff. Here's the thing about gameplay is that I don't have much experience in gameplay architecture. How to set up gameplay systems in general. Like I have written some stuff. Don't know if it's going to actually hold out though. Gameplay systems. They're all the gameplay systems that I wrote. So I mean, can I add like more of those in? But this architecture in general, we'll see how it goes. How easy would it be to make 2D platform with a tile set? You could make the level with the collision fine. Character movement, you'd have to code all yourself. It's like the engines kind of have gone more down quest-based, dialogue-based. So there's lots of that in the editor. But like twitchy gameplay and stuff, there's nothing. Character controls for every genre, yeah. So it's going to be like the type of games that I kind of want to make, and like I want the engine to be able to make is like well, I don't want to go as heavy as to say like a CRPG, because obviously, like, that's an absolutely enormous undertaking. But I want to be able to, like, you know, talk to anyone. Any character can give you quests. The characters react to the world and to the game state in interesting ways. That type of game. So as you change the world as you play through it, the NPCs know about all those changes that you're making and can talk to you about it, or give you different quests, or sell different items in shops. That type of thing. Depending on how you play the game. Yeah, so these are currently all the gameplay systems that I have. So we can make use of these. Like the weather system, I thought it'd be really cool, because you're on a space station and it's gardening, for the player to be able to control the weather in each room. So you could, like, plants could have ideal growing conditions, weather-wise. So different rooms in the game, you could program the weather. Like you could, like, there'll be a little dial and some UI, and you can, like, make it rain sulfuric acid or something, because this plant loves raining sulfuric acid or whatever. I thought that'd be really cool. But yeah, we'll get to gameplay after this. Right. And then obviously, like, planets that you go down to will have their own weather that I'll be able to, like, just set. But imagine you could do quests to get some technology to, like, build a weather engine. And then you can install it in the room, and then you can make the room rain. Then you could plant. It'd be up to the player to decide what plants to plant in that room, depending on how they've set the weather and stuff. Okay, so this, let's just go back one. Yeah, this is an R type as well. So while, call it something else, didn't we? While not true. So that means, like, keep calling this lambda until you return true, or we run out of types. Don't know if that's a good name. Don't know. I need a good name for something. Go through all these types until true is returned, and then stop. That needs to be a name that means that. Draw icon in world. If is set. Draw icon in world type. And its type. So that's all types as well. Or while not true. That's also while not true. Let's return false. Let's return true. Ooh, what's going on here? It's not even loaded properly. I think that's fine like that. So what's going on with Visual Studio here? It's not even loaded the thing properly, the file properly. There we go. It's loaded it like completely randomly. Leave that. That can be while not true. Leave that. I want to leave that because it's so big. Right, while this ad's running, I'm going to go make a cup of coffee. Back in 2 minutes. Yeah, I'm going to leave that. That's too complicated to change. And that one. What's this then? Right, that stays the same. This one. This one is... What is this? Is included in edit mode. So that is also while not true.
Shadow in the dark.
So what's going on here? We're going through every pair and we're getting a type, and we're checking the type's enum value is equal to the given edit mode. Yeah, that's alright. Returning whether T is the same as type. Ah, okay. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. I don't know if that is while not true then. I'm going to leave that. Because it might be multiple. But we've got this thing where we say if we do set it to true, we don't want to keep going. Okay. We got time to waste tonight. Let's find a place for only you and I. Yeah. There's a context perversion. Well, there is a quick way to test that out, because this is for if you want to, like, say, draw in a trigger to make sure that we stamp in trigger content. So that's trigger. So if we could press this on. Yeah, there we go. So it is working fine. Cool. While not true. Okay, so this is actually a selecting thing. So this would be equals fetch from. Which is another one that I wrote. While not true. This is also a fetch from. What's going on here then? Okay, well we need index. What's index? Condition names index of. Right, so this is not true. So this is like getting the type of something given an index at runtime. We do actually have now something called an indexable tuple. Engine condition types. What do we actually want to do? We want to get the type of index. So how does it work? Indexable types. Get. We need to know what type we're going to get though, which we don't know. We don't know what type it is. We can't do that. If we knew that we wanted to get like an integer or something, then that would be fine. We don't. Okay, so this is auto data because e.event data try unwrap t, and this is just data, and this is while not true. We haven't got any compilers now. There are so many out there. God. This is e.data try and wrap t again. Output data e.data try unwrap the... Okay. So this is a fetch from. Alright, cool. This is a while not true. Not true. This is fetch from as well. This one is conditional node given the type hash. Okay. Just return these. These are the same. And that's there. This is while not true again. So this then for each type. Nope. 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 Well, that can be while not true. While all true, while not true. That could be a problem. call it until true. While all true, while not true. Easy to actually mix them up. I'm going to call it until true. Alright. What is going on here? Check that builds. Untrue, until true is maybe better. For each type, that's what I want to search for. Yeah. So for each type, game trigger pairs. Oh yeah, I'll leave these. Okay. Until true. Turn true. Well, actually, maybe this is all these ones I've been putting in. No, that's alright, that's alright. This one actually is a fetch from not that one. Oops. Get walk speed. This could be a fetch from, because it returns. All right. That's a problem. Oh. Don't need to pass that in anymore, which is lovely. X, it cannot be const. Get facing direction scale is not const. Yeah, it should be const. Why have I not made that const? The rest of them are const. There's a reason for that. Is it to do with the possible use of concepts? It's very hard for me to actually, like, there's nowhere near the code, the level to debug this at the moment. I'm just going to put to do why is this not const? I don't want to immediately turn it to const because it might break it. Well, not true. So that's result equals not true. And then we just want to return actually this. Don't need to pass in result. Okay. Right. Again, result while not true. Literally the same code with a different type. Okay, so this is result equals fetch from string Alright, cool. So many for animation and behavior. Oh my god. This is a boring refactor. Ooh.
Ads running soon.
Better not have been doing while all through. Oh, I have been. Oh no. On autopilot. Until true. That's what that needs to be. No, that is a for each type. That is a until true. Or we could just say like result is not equal the animated rig type unknown. So this is a fetch from that returns a W string view. Got get animated rig types here. We can do this differently. Well, no, I think that's alright to do it like that. We don't necessarily need to have made them. If that was static in line. static const expr. It's fine, just leave it as it is. This is also fetch from. This will do this until true. So it might be nicer to do standard optional result. There was something like standard optional float result like this. I say result is fetch from animated rig types like this. Do it like this. And then we could just return x.getScale. You did it, nice one. And this could be result.value or 0.0. Might be a nicer way to do it. Fixed a nasty bug. Okay. I forgot one edge in your graph. Right. That's awesome, well done. That's a good achievement. So, same here actually. So that's good. I'd go to it. Still managed to get rid of it. Awesome, well done. All right, okay. So here as well, look, this is actually optional, so this is easier. We're passing in combat attack level. Yeah. This combat code. I'm in now. What's the problem here then? It cannot be const. Get attack target. Don't know why that. Can't be const. Again, we have this thing. Maybe it's because they're coming in from. We're testing them with concepts. Yeah, nice one, Van Bjerg. See its beauty, yeah. A nice one. Oh yeah. Definitely an art form. Yeah. Good. One up on ChatGPT. So what's the problem here? So it's saying cannot convert from combat attack region lambda 1 to standard. So what's this? Oh, it's not. This is because it's called fetch from. It made something that was correct but wasn't readable. Oh, interesting. I've never asked ChatGPT for code. I should give it a go. There are routines for an actual type of rig. So this is until true. Okay, so we're going to go this. And then this is going to come out of here. And this is just going to be until true. Oh, nearly out of animation stuff. Until true again. Yeah. Two more. Okay, this needs a bit of restructuring. This is just return true. False. Take a chill pill. Not as full as energy today. Yeah, I mean, you've been working hard, haven't you? I'm tired. It's Friday, it is. Tiring. Last day of the week. I've done quite a lot of coding this week. Streamed quite a lot. Alright. Vincent's prefab. Get the effect data and tickets. So this is until true. So this actually makes it simpler. Go, if not, continue, and we'll do it like that. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, what's going on here? So I want to get the effect data out. I'm going to go, if not effect data, return false. And then we'll do the effect stuff. Return true. Look, Fanbjerg, there's a visitor pattern thing I've found in the code. Visit. So this must just visit all the status effects on something. For each type. Alright, that's until true as well. We're ensuring the behavior there, so I think no, that's okay. So we're ensuring it and then doing try unwrap. I don't think we need to do that. I just think we need to do this. Like that. Actually, just this. Same here, look. Untrue, until true. So this just goes. Check this out. What's going on? Yeah. And just say return result. No. Same here. This just goes there. Like that. This is until true. That goes there. All these things follow the same pattern. So that's until true. 10 override result is not to even if it's still running. No, that's not right. That actually needs to be the other way around. Um, Interesting. So we have some results here. Not there. Just there. We can do result is that now. We don't need to pass result. We need to set result in there. Same here. Okay. This is auto. Can't use data because we've already got data there. Try and wrap. Unwrapped. Uninitialize. Return true. Return false. Do a build. Check that we haven't got any compile errors. Right. Until true as well. Basically, until true is the one that's going to be used almost all of the time. So this is entity state controller getting an event. We'll fire the event. Entity state types. How many entity state types are there? Not many. Just thinking, like, do we need it really? The until true on this.
Ads running soon.
Got ready state event types, and there's more of them. I think we just leave that one. So that's until true. So result is actually equal to that. Alright, while he's had to run in, I'm going to nip to Lou. I'll be back in 2 minutes. Okay. Keep going. Okay, this is also until true. Result until true, and now which return data is type T. E.data is type T. What's this one? Event is fire once. So we're going to go through the fire once game events. We'll just see. But I think actually we have now something else. We have storage is any type from fire one game event types. We have a one-liner for that now. Alright. So this is until true. Saying else if condition needs context. What's going on here? Oh, it's calling the actual condition there. If not condition needs context, else if condition needs context, we're just saying it's false. I think otherwise it's just false. This. I think that's fine. So to be fair, just need to do that really. Then we can swap those around. I think that's fine. Okay. Let's just return. Return to false. There's something mutable there as well. Don't know why don't know if this actually needs to be mutable. Don't think so. Okay. This is the same as this. To change files, blooming heck. Alright, go for another just over half an hour. Until true. Return true. Cool. This obviously, so this is in the config file. This assumes there's only one instance of any key. Maybe actually we do that again, because that, you know, if there's multiple keys, I mean, there shouldn't be multiple keys of the same text, but don't want to prohibit it, I suppose. Same there. All right. Ah, this is a fetch from. Fetch from. Again, this is also a fetch from. Hi, Bora Checker, by the way. Hey, how's it going? All caps. I hope you're alright. With hard focus. This is actually autopilot, I suppose. I'm on now because I'm on a little bit of a laborious refactor. But yeah, I hope you're alright. Yeah, nice one. Although, in reality, I'd never have that many scopes. Although, that's not true. Probably would sometimes. Hope you're doing alright. Indeed, indeed, indeed. I'm just replacing all these for each, well, a few of them. I've written another iterator for types that only iterates up until you return true and then stops. Which saves a bit of time. But I've just got to go through and see which ones would benefit from that. Pre-alpha publicated. All right, cool. Pre-alpha game. Is that what you mean? What do you mean by pre-alpha? I was just keeping going. Adding more features. Pre-alpha coding language. Oh yeah, I remember you making a language, aren't you? Nice one. Scripting. System scripting language. Yeah, cool. TypeScript. Systems. But systems? Yeah, I mean, one of these days I'd love to write a really good scripting system for a game engine. I've seen some absolutely awesome ones online that integrate with the game really well. Use ECMA module system. Import, export. Right, okay. Awesome. Bottommost execution, not entry point function. Bottommost execution. It's like a Python. Is that what Python does? F#. Alright, yeah. Okay. So are you a fan of like functional programming? Or are you just using the... If you have foo called in bar, foo is defined under bar, it won't exist. Foo called in bar, but foo is under bar. Yeah, okay. Yeah. It's a little bit C++ like, kind of. There's a little bit of that in C++. Alright, yeah, cool. The only functional programming I've tried is Haskell. And it was like 20 years ago now. Can just define anywhere. Yeah, I love that. Fortunately, C++ doesn't have it. C# is like that. Or you can't just define anywhere. Yeah. Sorry. Misread that. Yeah, cool. Yeah, if you got anything to show, let us know. Send a link or whatever. I'll have a look. Sounds mint. Go to the bottom, execute for scripting languages. Yeah, maybe, yeah. Depends how you like to do it. Alright, okay, yeah, okay. The absolutely banging scripting languages I've seen are like fully integrated with, I mean, the game in this instance, but whatever you're scripting, real time. So as you're typing the script, the game's responding all the time. Every single character you type in, it's responding, and then you can do stuff like, I've seen some amazing ones where like you pause, you have breakpoints in the scripting language and it pauses the game, and then you like step back through the script and it rewinds the game and stuff as you are. So say like script was like play an animation or something. When you rewind to before the play animation call, the animation like plays backwards until the end. You know what I mean? Until the beginning of the animation. Absolutely amazing. I can have a go at Rust code. I mean, I've had a look at it a little bit, but I've never typed anything in it. Where's how me become unafraid of C++? Yeah, cool. Box T. Standard unique pointer T. Okay. I'll see it, yeah, I'll have a look. No, it's fine, it's fine. I don't mind. I appreciate it's all like a work in progress, innit? It's a nice break from me typing until true a million times. Yeah, send the link. Oh yeah, cool, yeah. It's like a spa. Awesome. So we're in Rust. So this is your scripting language. Musy. Look at some examples. Awesome. Crates. So what are crates? Are they like packages? Java's packages. Yeah, cool. So now we're in Rustland. Very similar to what Fambier's kind of doing. Lexi Music file would be easy to read. Muse FE. I don't know enough about Rust really, unfortunately. How token iris is made component. Token.rs. C++ enum class plus struct class. Vector of tokens, token list. Ah.
School's closed. Life is all a mode.
Token kinds. Oh, it's done in Rust. Yeah, I have to understand a bit what's going on.
We'll sing that one, we don't know how it goes, but we're close. Life is all a
It'd be a very interesting learning experience. Yeah. Yeah, okay, yeah. Display enum, display on enums.
So put your eyes in mine.
So here you mean?
Down the road we'll go. All is all
For tokens. Alright, okay. Yeah, it's all very foreign to me because I've never really looked at Rust before. You'd use Magic Enum. Yeah, I use Magic Enum for that. Until, I mean, in C++ 26 you can do it, can't you? Until that comes out. Code should be self-documenting. Yeah, my commenting is just to-dos, basically. To-dos. Or if there's something particularly weird, I might put like a little comment about why it's weird. Yeah, so you're just pairing it. Pairing the enum with the actual string value of it.
Ads running soon.
To do, oh, why the heck is this? Yeah. I have a couple of like snippets. So I've got like to do, and then note temp. So in between there is temporary. And then I have leak. That's if I'm deliberately leaking memory. Maybe that's it. But the rule that I have for myself is it has to fit in one of those categories to be a comment. Or maybe I have ref as well. No, I don't have ref. Sometimes on other code bases I've had ref where I've wanted to put like a reference to something. Leak. If you use unique pointer, we may not leak. Really leak. Yeah. It's a deliberate leak, though. Sometimes you do want to deliberately leak. Just mostly for performance reasons. I see you can do pretty print. Alright, okay. Ariat. What's one thing you can say in bed? I'm leaking. Yeah. Yeah, it looks cool, man. I suppose in C++, yeah, because you're not quite doing what... Where was I looking? Where was those enums? Here. You're not quite doing what Magic Enum would do, are you? Because you're actually defining your own strings, which is cool. So there is a similar thing to this in C++ called this stuff, standard formatter. So it's how you would, you know, you'd make one of these for your enum type, and then do that big list. AST uses arena. Yeah, cool. Yeah, I noticed that. Boxing, yeah. So by boxing, you mean just dynamically allocating, like newing. Yeah, would be ast.rs and parser.rs. Yeah. See, this is kind of interesting as well. This is not something. So what's opt suffix mean? Optional numeric suffix. Discriminated union. Ah. It's cool. Very descriptive. Suffix. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, we have them in C++ as well. Yeah, for literals. Here we do. Yeah. Got a few of them in the engine actually. So you can do. You can do. Hello, and you can do lock, and that will get localized string for hello. So if the game's got like Spanish set, it would, that value would be hola. And then I have U64, so that would be hello as a U64. So you can do something like case, or like switch case. Hello. Like that, if you want to. There's an option for standard optional T. Yeah. There is no statement declaration difference. Interesting. And the top level declaration versus binding difference. You mean there's no like prototyping signatures? Oop. Not semantic. Ah, right. Yeah, it's nice. Let it record. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Yeah, nice. Yeah, the only similar thing we have, I think, is let's try something. They can do hang on, I've got some compiler or something else. So the only similar thing we have is lambda expressions, I suppose. Close are just anonymous functions. Yeah. I think that can be. They're not quite anonymous functions. They're anonymous classes in C++. But yeah, you can make them. You can return anonymous functions, classes. Walk is just a big blob. Ah, right. Yeah, cool. So you can return, anonymous. Well, they have to be lambdas, really. Looks cool though. Unfortunately, I don't know enough about Rust to have any kind of opinion. But it looks tightly coded. Tokenize. Nice. Never is unreachable. Any is the top type. Yeah, okay. Could be anything. Unit is void. Yeah, cool. You have any type, a unit type, and a never type. Yeah. Never is bottom. Right, okay. So you're returning an executable bytecode. Is that what your scripting is going to do? Your scripting rather than interpreted or whatever. Yeah, okay, yeah. Cool. Music back end. Bytecode. Yeah, that's totally awesome. So it's like jitted. Opcode. Awesome. Yeah, these are all codes. Yeah, nice. Sounds awesome. Right, I'll close that up because I want to try and finish, if I can, doing this. That was good code though. It's interpreted sort of, yeah. Do you know Andreas Kling? Did I say that yesterday? Guy who's he codes on, he streams sometimes. He's got a YouTube channel. He wrote a JavaScript compiler. He's writing a web browser, and that jitted to x64 bytecode. So he would like create a load of tokens, set the memory region to executable, and then like thunk it with a function pointer and actually execute that code. So it's like executing a code from a string, executing code from a string. It's crazy, from a JavaScript string. Yeah. Microsoft has an interesting term for that. Call it eating your own dog food or something. It's something like that Microsoft call it, where it gets developed enough that you can make the thing in the thing you're making. Bootstrapping, kind of, yeah. They called it, it's like eating your own dog food or something. Whereas like bootstrapping, I suppose, is like, yeah, it's a similar thing, I suppose. Referring to getting something going. This is just like, I don't know, writing C++ in Visual Studio that's written in C++. You know what I mean? Yeah, cool. That looks awesome. Yeah, keep me updated with how it's going. Docs, yeah. Yeah, and like docs for the actual scripting language itself, the actual syntax for that as well. I would love to have a go at writing like proper game scripting language, but not really the language. I'm more interested in the integration, how it integrates with the game in real time. But that would be like just way too much work for me. Yeah. Write a little tool that generates docs. Alright, I'm going to set off in 5 minutes. Until true. This until true is kind of a... It's an anonymous... It's an anonymous... It's an anonymous lambda, really. So an lambda is it is a class in C++, so it is an anonymous class, but you can't really put in members or anything. Yeah. That's in Rust, is it, that? It's native in Rust. Yeah. Yeah, this is a bit unreadable, unfortunately. But only because it's kind of compact. And it just stays out of the way. And they all kind of do the same thing, but with different, slightly different semantics. I'm just saying that, like, you can return an anonymous class in C++, but it's kind of really just a lambda function. Like, it is a class, but it's just like a lambda, really. Okay, we'll get a couple of these done. And I'm going to have to head. Check that builds. I'll finish the rest of these off today, later on. So hopefully when I come back on Monday, we won't be doing real boring stuff. But yeah, thanks for showing me your stuff, Borrow Checker. Yeah, Fields of the Captured stuff, yeah. But it'd be nice to like return an anonymous struct to auto some function. And then do like x dot I equals 2. Wonder if you could do something like that. Right. It was a good but fairly laborious stream because all I did was write until true a bunch of times. Yeah, take care. Everybody have a good weekend. And see you on Monday. Bye bye.